All right, this is our conduction lab. We're going to have 2 cups here and a metal bar. We also have a stopwatch as well as a pair of thermometers, and we've got 200 milliliters of room temperature or cold water that I'm going to put in the left cup. And then we're going to put 200 milliliters of very, very hot water into the cup on the right. And then we are going to put our lids on, just like that. And we're going to put our thermometers in. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to watch our thermometer on the right-hand side and see when it stops increasing. And when it stops increasing, I'm going to record the temperature and start my stopwatch. And it looks like it's no longer increased. No, it's still going up.
Hey everyone, Mr. Fairchild from the future here. Do yourself a favor and pause the video and draw this with labels. I'll put the labels on the video right now.
And it looks like it's topped out at 84 degrees. So I'm going to start my stopwatch. And I'm going to write that number down. That's cup B, 84. And then over here, we want to see what we started at. It looks like 21. And now, basically what we're going to do is every minute for the next 20 minutes, I'm going to stop what I'm doing and write down the temperatures. All right, we're coming up on a minute here. So there's 1 minute. And it looks like this is at 80. I'm going to say 83. And this one is at 21. And now we wait again. And we're coming up on the 2-minute mark right now. So this one looks like it is roughly 81. And this one looks like it's 21. So I'm going to let this experiment run through and I will show you the data table when it's all done.
All right, so as you can see now, I've got my data table over here. This is the time in minutes. This is cup A in degrees Celsius, and these are the numbers that we got for cup A. And then these are the numbers that we got for cup B in degrees Celsius. I want you to pause the video and write this data down on a piece of paper. All right, now that you've done that, what we're going to do is we need to graph this data. You're going to have to use a piece of graph paper. I'm using my little digital chalkboard here. And basically, the first thing that we need to do is to figure out what scale that we should go up by on the bottom. Now, the thing about this is that the bottom is always our independent variable. So our independent variable is going to go right down here. And the independent variable in this case is the thing that we decided about, and that is time. Okay, so time is we decided to record every minute for 20 minutes. That's why it's the independent variable. It's the variable that we are in control of. So we need to fit between 0 minutes down here and 20 minutes somewhere over here. And in order for me to do that, I need to make sure that I have enough room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count up the number of lines. So I've got 0 would probably be here, and then maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It looks like we are going to have no problem fitting that information on there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure, actually, let me make my line size just a little bit skinnier, make it easier for me to write this. So we've got 0. Now I could write on every single line, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to skip a line, and this will be 2. That means that this is 1, but I'm not going to put that on there. So then we've got 4, 6, and the reason that I do it this way is because it makes it so much neater. 8, 10, 12, 14, and you should be doing this on your paper as well. 16, 18, 20. And that's the highest number that I have is 20, so I don't need to go any further than that. Now, what I need to do is I need to label this. This is my independent variable, which again is time in minutes, so I need to make sure that that's on my graph. So down here on the bottom, I'm going to label that time, and in parentheses, I put the units, minutes. All right, now we have to do the same thing for the left-hand side of our graph. This is our dependent variable. This is the thing that we are not in charge of. Now, the thing that we need to make sure that we understand, and I'm going to highlight something to make it jump out at us, is that we need to look in these numbers right here, these numbers here for the lowest number that we have and the highest number that we have. And the lowest number that we have on here is 21. There's nothing on here that is less than 21. And the highest number that we have on here is 84. So what that means is that this particular range of this line has to have a minimum of 21 or something near that and a maximum of 84 or something near that. So in order for me to figure that out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract that. All right, 84 minus 21. All right, we're going to actually do the math, and I'm going to get a calculator because I'm bad at math. I'm going to use a calculator to do this because I don't want to make a mistake. All right, so here's my calculator. I'm going to say 84 minus 21 equals 63. So that means I need to have room in this area for 63 numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count up the number of spaces that I have going from the bottom to the top. I never count this first line. And then I'm going to divide 63 by that number. We'll see what we get. So I don't count this line. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. All right, so 63, this is my range, divided by 23. That's my lines. So now that I have this, I can bring up my calculator. 63 divided by 23 is 2.73. Now, I don't want to go up by 2.73 each time. That would be kind of a pain. So what I will do is I'm going to round that up to 3. We'll go up by 3s. All right. So now I can get rid of all of this. Whoops. I can get rid of all of this stuff and cut. Oh, let's undo that. I made a mistake. I'll just use the eraser. All right. We got rid of all that stuff. So I want to go up by 3s, but I want to start at 20. All right. So this is 20. This is 23. This is 26. And now I'm going to fast forward through this as I number them so you're not just watching me. So now I have all of these numbers where they're supposed to be. I need to do a label right here. Again, this is temperature in degrees Celsius. So that's what I'm going to label this right here. Temperature in degrees Celsius. Throw that in parentheses. And now all I have left to do is to plot the actual points. And that's actually very, very simple. So at 0 degrees, let me get my pointer here. At 0 degrees, the temperature of cup A was 21. So I'm going to choose a color for cup A. I will say blue. And at 0, at time of 0, right down here, the temperature was 21, which is just above the 20 line. So I'm going to go 0, and I'll make a dot right there. And now, at 1 minute, the temperature was also 21. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing. And at 1 minute, the temperature was also 21. And I'm going to go through and do this for all of the temperatures for the cup A, and I'll do that all in blue. And then I'm going to do exactly the same thing, but this time I'll use orange for cup B. So cup B is going to be orange, cup A is going to be blue. At the time of 0 minutes, cup B had a temperature of 84. So 0 minutes down here on the bottom, I go up. 84 is between 80. Oh, I made a mistake there. There's a mistake on my graph. That's okay. It's easy for me to fix. So this, set that back to yellow, is 83, and this is 86. There we go. And then we'll go back to orange. So at 0 minutes, which is down here, if I follow that all the way up, 84 should be just above the 83. So I'm going to put a little dot right there in orange. And then at the 2 minute mark, or I'm sorry, the 1 minute mark, when the time was 1 minute, cup B was 83. So now at 1 minute, I put it at 83. And at 2 minutes, cup B was 81. So at 2 minutes, that's the next line over, we're at 81. And so I'm going to go through and do that for all of them. And when I'm done, I will connect the dots, all of the orange dots together with a line like that. And all of the blue dots together, I'll connect all of those with a line. So I want you to have that done by next time. And then we will discuss what is the pattern that we see in class afterwards. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. Make sure you bring any questions that you have. Have a great day.